Okay, good morning to one and all. In the last lecture, we have started with the unit 1 of the paper 1 of the chemistry 1 for the semester 1. In that, we have discussed, I think, those general terms regarding the chemical thermodynamics. Right? Just I am sharing the screen. And we were reached up to the zeroth law of thermodynamics. All these systems and processes that we have seen, definitions of all these things. Now we have to move towards the zeroth law of thermodynamics. First and a basic law of the thermodynamics. What all basically this law deals with that if at the two thermodynamic systems, let's say the A and B, you can see here this A system and the B system, each of which is in thermal equilibrium independently. They are in thermal equilibrium independently. They are brought into thermal contact. Either there will be a flow of heat from one system to another or no exchange of heat. In this case, the two systems are said to be in thermal equilibrium with each other when same treatment giving to the other system C. If there is a thermal equilibrium between B and C, then symbolically it is represented as if A is in thermal equilibrium with the B, then B is in thermal equilibrium with the C. From equation number 1 and 2, we can conclude that at directly A will be in thermal equilibrium with the C. This is the zeroth law of thermodynamics. What says that zeroth law of thermodynamics? If the two systems are in thermal equilibrium with each other, okay, and if the same treatment is given to the another system C, and then if one of the system from these two A and B, either A or B, you can take A may be in equilibrium with the C, then you can prove that B is equal to C like that. If one of the system from these two A and B is in thermal equilibrium with this third system, then automatically first one will be also in thermal equilibrium with the third one. क्या है स्टेटमेंट समझ के लेना है कि एक दो तीन ऐसे सिस्टम है एग्जाम्पल फर्स्ट सेकेंड एंड थर्ड अगर फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड पहली और दूसरी अगर एक दूसरे के थर्मल इक्विलिब्रियम में है बराबर है तो सेम ट्रीटमेंट हमने अगर तीसरे सिस्टम को दिए और तीसरी सिस्टम में दूसरे सिस्टम के थर्मल इक्विलिब्रियम में है तो इसका मतलब ऐसे है डायरेक्टली यू कैन ये ऐसे दो इक्वेशन मिलेंगे कि पहला ए इक्विलिब्रियम विद द B equilibrium with the C, then you can say that from equation 1 and 2, A is in thermal equilibrium with the C. This is the zeroth law of thermodynamics. Very simple statement in exam. If the that particular theoretical exam is there at that time, this comes. Okay. Work. It is a fundamental physical property of the thermodynamics. Work is done when the object is moved against and opposite force. Work is a transfer of energy that makes use of organized motion, electrons, ions, atoms, molecules of the systems. Example is given over here. Stretch, flow of current in the conductor, movement of the body like this. These all examples are given. Okay, now we will continue. This is about the work. Work means you should have to remember any activity which is associated with the any damn thing. Okay, okay, it is nothing but the work. You know, if you are walking, if you are doing the any damn thing, anything that has the work. That work is nothing but the energy that we have to remember. In short, what we have to remember, that is a transfer of energy. Okay, it has to be remembered. Then mechanical work is proportional to the applied force and the distance moved by the point of application in the direction of force. Okay. Then we will talk about here the diagram is missing one, but I will show you the diagram. Okay. For this particular, just a second. Okay. It is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the diagram is there for this particular mechanical work. You can see these are the pistons. You can see the pistons are there. Okay. Piston with the area A. That here you can see the pressure is applied over there. Once you apply the pressure, what will happen? The position of the piston will be changed. Okay. And this is during the expansion of the gas. When gas is expanding at that time, that will push out. Piston will be the push out. Expansion मतलब क्या size grow हो रही है. Gas की जब size grow होती है, at that time what will happen? जो piston है, it will get push out. Okay. Then expression that we have to see, by using the above figure, mechanical work done by the gas by a gas, then this liquid will expand by the volume delta V against a constant external pressure P can be calculated. If the piston has an area A, moves through the distance L, then the volume change is given by delta V is equal to A into L. Okay, then by the definition of the force is equal to pressure into area. Okay, then by the definition of the mechanical work, minus W is equal to force into distance, minus W is equal to P into A into L, and this particular A into L is nothing but the delta V. Okay, this minus del W is equal to P delta V, and delta V nothing but a volume change V2 minus V1. Case 1, work during expansion, since V2 is greater than V1, therefore delta V is equal to positive, hence work is negative. W is equal to minus this sign, and work is done on the system. वर्क नेगेटिव आता है तो इसका मतलब है वर्क इज डन बाय द सिस्टम. और केस 2, इफ V2 is lesser than V1, then delta V will be negative, W will be the positive, और उसका मतलब है वर्क इज डन ऑन द सिस्टम. ये एमसीक्यूज में आता है. माइनस W अगर रहेगा, वर्क अगर निगेटिव है, इसका मतलब क्या है, वर्क इज डन बाय द सिस्टम. दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. और अगर W की साइन पॉजिटिव आती तो वो क्या है, वर्क इज डन ऑन द सिस्टम. कब होता है कि जब V2 ग्रेटर देन V1 होता है, तो डिफरेंस आपको पता है कि वॉल्यूम V2 अगर ज्यादा है V1 से, तो डिफरेंस आने वाला पॉजिटिव रहेगा, राइट. तो पॉजिटिव होने की वजह से वर्क क्या होने वाला, निगेटिव रहने वाला, क्योंकि यहाँ पे साइन क्या है, माइनस है, राइट. देन इफ सेकेंड केस में अगर V2 लेसर है देन द V1, तो क्या होने वाला है, एज यू नो, देयर विल बी द difference will be the negative one, and that's why ultimately work will be the positive, and that will nothing but work is done on the system. The total maximum work done during an isothermal reversible process is given by minus W max is equal to integration of dW, whatever the changes associated with this work, and that is integration PdV. PdV इसलिए आपको पता रहना चाहिए, this is a P delta V. We can write PdV. We know ideal gas equation, PV is equal to nRT. Okay, therefore P is equal to nRT by V. Substituting in the above equation, अभी ये P की जगह पे हम पुटअप करेंगे nRT by V, उसको इंटीग्रेट करेंगे फ्रॉम द लिमिट V1 to V2, तो देन यू विल गेट nRT, ये जो कांस्टेंट है, तो इंटीग्रेशन किसका आएगा, 1/V into dV का आएगा. तो इंटीग्रेशन उसका जो आता है, दैट इज अ log E V, इंटीग्रेशन फ्रॉम V1 to V2, देन यू कैन सब्स्टिट्यूट दैट. तो log, one more step is missing, just I will correct that. तो ये भी log ही है, उसका कन्वर्जन जो है, that converted into the log to the base 10 कब होगा, तो by multiplying by the 2.303 nRT log to the base 10, 2.303 से मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद that will come as a log to the base 10. Here one more important thing is given, 1 ATM. Okay, 1 atmosphere dm cube is equal to 101.32 joule. That you have to remember. Pressure can be converted into the joule. Okay, the numerical is there. 1 mole of the gas occupying 3 dm cube is expanded against a constant external pressure of 1 atmosphere to a volume of 15 dm cube. Calculate the work done. Given things, first of all, you have to identify. Here you can see 1 mole of gas. N is equal to 1. Right? V1 is equal to 3 dm cube. Okay, pressure is given to you, the 1 atmosphere. Okay, V2 is 15 dm cube. Then work of expansion is given by, because expanded against है. Okay, is the expansion. Formula you have to take P external. Okay, this P will be okay into dV. Okay, this is V2 minus V1. Just we have to put all this value. P external is 1 atmosphere. Okay, V2 is a 15 and V1 is the 3. 15 minus that particular you are 3, that is a 12. Okay, the work will be the minus W is there. Then work will be the minus 12 atmosphere dm cube. That you have to convert it into the joule. 12 multiplied by the 101. W is equal to minus 11216 joule. Very simple numerical it is. In the theoretical exam it comes, or say in the MCQ purpose also it may come. See here, 2 mole of ideal gas is at 2 atmosphere and 27 degrees centigrade is compressed isothermally to half of its volume by an external pressure of 4 atmosphere. Calculate the work done. R is given to you. R की वैल्यू आपको पता रहनी चाहिए. R 8.30 R 8.314 रहता है, but in ATM DM cube it is 0.082. Okay, given N is equal to 2 mole, T is 27 degrees centigrade. That you have to convert into the Kelvin. That Kelvin में convert करना है तो आपको 273 add करना पड़ता है. Okay, that becomes a 300 Kelvin. Then pressure is 2 atmosphere and external pressure is 4. Okay,
ऑफिस ऑर्डर वगैरह ऑफिस ऑर्डर एक एक्सेल फाइल है, उसमें अपन जूनियर सुपरवाइजर वगैरह करके उसका साइन लेते हैं. और इसके लिए गवर्नमेंट में से खाली मजदूरी वगैरह नाना देने की नाश्ता वगैरह की चलती है ना.
वो अभी 2000 जमा हुए, बाकी के बाद में देखते हैं. This equation you have to remember. PV is equal to nRT. Okay, this is the ideal gas law. Then from that you can calculate the volume V1. V1 is equal to nRT by P. Okay, by substituting these values, okay, after putting all this value we will get the V1. Then अभी यहाँ पे V1 दिया नहीं था, बराबर है, तो V1 कैलकुलेट करना है. तो V1 कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? बाय यूजिंग दिस. वी नो तो ये आइडियल गैस इक्वेशन से हम V1 निकालेंगे. V1 कैसे निकालने का? तो nRT बाय P. आपके पास सारी वैल्यूज है. ओके, तो उसमें पुटअप करेंगे. n की वैल्यू 2 है, R की वैल्यू आपको दी है 0.082. देन जो टेम्परेचर है वो 300 है, और नंबर ऑफ मोल जो है स्मॉल n, ओके, ये 2 मोल है. राइट, देन V1 आपको मिलेगा 24.6. उसका हाफ करना है. हाफ करने के बाद आपको V2 मिलेगा। आपको क्या बोला, देखो 2 मोल ऑफ एन आइडियल गैस इज एट 2 एटमॉस्फेयर आइसोथर्मली टू हाफ ऑफ इट्स वॉल्यूम। मतलब अगर पहले अगर हाफ एक है तो उसका कितना होगा 0.5 होगा, तो इस हिसाब से इसको क्या करेंगे हाफ V1 करेंगे V2, तो 12.3। तो डेल्टा V आप निकालेंगे, डेल्टा V का अगर कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो आपको आंसर मिलेगा ओके डेल्टा V मिल गया आपको। वंस यू कैलकुलेटेड द डेल्टा V, दैट आंसर विल बी द, अभी आपके साथ पता चल रहा है कि क्या हुआ, what happened exactly with these things। डेल्टा V अभी यहाँ पे नेगेटिव आया, तो डेल्टा V अगर नेगेटिव आता है ओके तो फिर आप यहाँ पे पुटअप करेंगे तो वर्क जो है वो पॉजिटिव आ जाएगा। माइनस W इज इक्वल टू P एक्सटर्नल इंटू DV। ओके P एक्सटर्नल 4 दिया है आपको, 4 एटमॉस्फेयर दिया है। डेल्टा V की वैल्यू आपकी 12.3 आ गई है, राइट। ये आप सब्स्टिट्यूट किए, सब करने के बाद आपका आंसर आएगा W इज इक्वल टू 4 इंटू 12.3, W इज इक्वल टू 49.2 एटमॉस्फेयर DM क्यूब। अभी इसको आप जो है जूल में कन्वर्ट करेंगे। जूल में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए 101.32 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, दैट फैक्टर यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, एंड W विल बी द पॉजिटिव, दैट इज 4984.94 joules, and that you can convert into the kilojoule also, 4.9849 kilojoule work done on the system। अभी यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव आया इसलिए क्या है वर्क डन ऑन द सिस्टम, अगर निगेटिव आता तो क्या है वर्क डन बाय द सिस्टम। यहाँ पे हमने देखा था 2 केसेस ओके अगर वो निगेटिव आता तो डन बाय द सिस्टम, एंड अगर वो पॉजिटिव आता है तो डन ऑन द सिस्टम ओके। देन here we will stop. The next concept we will see in the next lecture.